Hello YouTube! Welcome back to Goddess of Victory NIKKE. We're playing Goddess Fall, Story 2. I have been avoiding spoilers like the plague, but now we're here. I wanted to get this done and finished. There's 12 days left in the event. I'm not sure if hard mode is available yet. I don't think so. So we'll try to play that if possible. But, oh, before I forget. We do not want to be interrupted. So, I'm going to go into the shop, and I am going to buy all of the Eden key cards so that we can finish the story all in one swoop, because that's exactly what I want to do. No delays of any kind.
This time, verily, I shall cast down yon dweller of the heavens and proclaim my triumph.
Volume still good? I kind of saw the meter peak a little bit. Audio is kind of hard to trickle down a little bit when you have zero feedback. Okay, good. We're good. Perfect. All right. Story 2 begins now. Go ahead and set up our squad.
I'm always by your side. Since thou hast called upon me, I shall...
If it's a request from my subject, who shall be the next to fall under my blade?
Perfect. We are well overpowered for this, and we have maximum bonus. We have everybody in the story involved, because why not? Alright, let's go. That was cool to have Noah in there.
This isn't looking good.
Mirror, aka Red Shoes. No. No.
What do you mean?
Marion went and revealed that she's the queen.
And why's that a bad thing?
The original plan was for Marion to keep the fact that she's the queen hidden, while I subtly leak it to the other side. Then everyone would give her hell. And once she broke down, I'd swoop in and sweet-talk her.
You piece of shit.
Up to some nasty business, were you?
Takes that directly from Red Shoes. For the sake of monetization, F you. Yeah. You are garbage. Actual garbage. How dare you do that to our baby girl? Marion is a good egg, and she wants to help people. No. I still don't know what... I still don't know the affiliation of Rose, but if she's involved with Mirror / Red Shoes, not a good crowd. Not a good crowd.
Nasty business, you say? I prefer the term strategy.
You're a dickhead.
Turning someone into a puppet isn't something that happens overnight. You have to take your time with it. Would you like to know how to brainwash someone? I do have a few methods.
I'm not interested.
Well, that was my plan.
Okay, it seems like Rose still has a few good cells in her. Also, guys, I will be covering some of the previous events in Goddess of Victory NIKKE very soon, and having them uploaded to the channel, so be sure you're looking out for that, specifically for important lore factors that tie into Goddess Fall and everything like that. So, a little bit of looking forward to things there.
But she went and said it first. At that level, it's practically a public announcement.
Well, Nayuda was the one that told her to do that. Or to say, do that if you're comfortable and when you're comfortable. Because she knew better of everyone in Eden. She knows better of everyone who would interact with Marion. And they know that she wants to help defeat the queen. Nayuda knows your scheme, Mirror. She knows your scheme. She's not... Okay, she's clumsy, she gets lost, she's not stupid. She's not stupid.
I guess they might try to kill Marion. She is the queen, after all.
Nah. Nah, you're wrong.
Thus concludes mine account of young Lady Marion.
Thank you, Nayuta. Everyone,
Nothing's changed.
I concur.
I already had some suspicions when she aimed a gun at us back in the Crown Kingdom. And after all, our target is that queen over there.
What matters now is what comes next. Marion, will you have the Raptures destroy humanity?
No.
And what guarantee is there that it won't happen?
If that does happen, I want you to kill me.
Oh.
I mean...
Noted.
Do the maidens of the Crown Kingdom harbor any objection to this, prithee?
Talos?
Yes.
Talos grabs Chime and lifts her up. Chime locks eyes with Marion.
Chime.
What? Chime whacks Marion on the head?
Ow! Queen or no, I care not. You're not but a subject of the Crown Kingdom. Thou needest only tell me where thou art and what thou dost in good time.
Aw. See? It doesn't change anything. Like, I'm sure it was shocking, but everyone's just treating her like Marion. Which is how they should. You know? Preconceived notions aside, she's still that person. She overcame corruption. No, that's a big thing.
So... act on thy own again without a word, and I shall give thee a proper thrashing, mark my words.
Got it. Thanks, Chime.
I trust you are in good health.
Yes, I'm fine now.
Then there is no cause for worry.
I didn't realize you were a person of high status, Marion.
I suppose so.
Well, she kind of became that high status. But how did she get the Queen Gene is the real question. Because she wasn't the only heretic. Actually, who turned her into a heretic in the first place? I still don't know. Is she like the Four Beasts? Did it have something to do with Indivilia and Chatterbox? Because in the beginning, Marion saved Chatterbox from us and Snow White when she first turned into a heretic. But there's really no alluding to how she got the Queen Gene in the first place. So however that occurred, that's how she got it. You know. Many questions to be answered. But we will. Maybe it was answered in Crown's event. What was it? The Crown Kingdom? Lost Kingdom? Lost Kingdom, I think it's called. We'll be covering that very soon. I should have done events like that before that. But in my defense, for the longest time, I thought a lot of those side events were not canon. But then I look at Overzone and I'm like, oh, that's right. No, they are. Most of them are canon. You know what? That's my bad. That is my bad.
Would you consider taking me on as your subordinate? Everyone else already has a position, so it feels a bit lonely being just a commoner.
Yeah, I feel that, Kilo. But I don't think Marion would feel that way, treating you like a subordinate. If she had control of the Raptures would be her subordinates, not her friends and family. She probably would treat everyone of equal standing. That's the world she would create as the new queen. Remember, we still don't know how she got corrupted to begin with in the prologue? No, we know how Marion got corrupted in the first place. It was Chatterbox and Enoch. You gotta remember, Chatterbox and Enoch were in cohorts and direct contact. While keeping the Raptures at bay, Enoch gambled specific NIKKEs to go up to the surface and allowed infiltration of corrupted code into their brain there were multiple Nikkes that succumbed to that. They all died and were fed to Blacksmith. Only Marion was picked up and turned into a heretic. But for that specific reason, we don't know why. It's not like Marion was a built different Nikke, you know, from all the others that were sent up to the surface by Enoch. Unless what comes after this dives deep into what Chatterbox and Enoch were truly diving into. That's the real thing there.
You have me, Kilo.
Ugh, you've been like this a lot lately. It's a bit much.
They might try to kill Marion. That could never happen. Absolutely not. Those who took care of and protected her would never abandon her. Parents don't turn their backs on their children.
Damn
No
straight.
matter what form the child takes, or what hardships they face, they stand by their children and hold them close.
This is alluding back to chapter 42, with only one being the technical child of the commander and Robbie, even though it's just Robbie's spare body being possessed or used as material. But the commander's a little bit more involved in that, unwillingly. Biologically, he is that child's father. But after coming to understand her, they're gonna do whatever it takes to, you know, nurture and protect her. You know damn well that's gonna be the case, no matter what.
Even if the child makes mistakes, even if it could cast a shadow over their own future.
Okay, wow, that's like massive alluding to chapter 42, but go off, I guess.
Parents close their eyes, shut out the world, and stay by their child's side. They never abandon them.
Too bad you never had that, huh, Mirror?
It's only natural. Wouldn't you agree, Mother? Still, even if that holds true for the Pioneers and the Crown Kingdom, Eden might see things differently.
So wait a minute. No, this is the corrupted construct / heretic that took over Red Shoes in old tales. They said that the mirror we're looking at is just a hologram, a construct, who is floating around as a part of Rose, I guess? Or I don't understand the context of how Mirror is here when they themselves said they were just a hologram. Or like a not real entity. But they're still active and alive, technically. If they were to find another body, I'm sure that would work. But they were also able to resurrect Rose? There's a lot of missing context here.
They don't know Marion well. They have no understanding of what she truly is, or the nature of her being. To them, she is little more than a Nikke who became a heretic, and then awakened her queen gene.
I just realized that if Cinderella sees this bitch, she is toast. She's literally just toast.
Nothing more, nothing less. A being steeped in peril.
Done with your tearful reunion. Then get back to your posts. Nikkes of the Crown Kingdom, follow Cecil. We'll review your specialities and specs afterward.
Johann gazes beyond them at the crimson-stained sky.
We'll commence the assault on the Queen. Cecil, any change in her position?
The Queen is currently positioned 10 kilometers from Eden at 3 o'clock. She remains in the air, but at a low altitude. Isabel should be capable of attacking her at this height. As observed, she is taking no action, not even deploying raptures.
Sus.
She is likely performing repairs after sustaining hits from Eden's spear and Marion cannon.
That is possible, but it could also be a trap. This queen is not stupid. But then again, she displayed cowardice. She displayed, you know, zero remorse. So, very unpredictable.
Or perchance she is afeard, and doth but watch how events unfold.
Your overactive imagination will be your downfall, monk.
'Twas but a thought I voiced.
What's your plan for those clones out there?
For now, I shall leave them thus, for it is not possible to bring them into Eden.
Right. I refuse to let any more unknowns inside. Everyone, perform maintenance and remain vigilant until further orders.
Young hero and maidens of Inherit. If it so pleaseth thee, I would fain converse with thee for but a moment.
Very well.
My blade shall not be made light of.
This is going on a bit long.
No, the power of my prayers are declining.
Yeah, I don't have Miriam's super cool skin. I feel bad.
This place too hath been cleared.
If I'm gonna be
now
honest,
let us continue forth upon our journey.
I feel like that skin that we see Marion in right now should have been her, like, overspec or what have you, because that is her evolution into the queen, right? You know, that's how we see her now. But I digress.
Young hero, is there aught thou wouldst say?
What nonsense are you spouting?
I cannot fathom the significance that young Lady Marion holds for thee, yet a queen is still a queen.
A queen is not to be forgiven. Eden's warriors shall slay the wicked queen without fail, or something of the sort.
What choice do we have?
None, verily.
You see? We've got no choice. The queen's right there. A threat plain as day. And casually firing beams from heights most weapons couldn't even dream of reaching. And for reasons I can't quite figure, Marion sent it right back.
Damn straight.
Not just a little push. She hit with enough force to actually tip the scales of the battle.
And if we try to move against Marion, we'll end up fighting both the Pioneers and the Crown Kingdom. A fight among ourselves right now could be the end of us.
Marion isn't a problem for now. That could change later, but for the moment, she isn't. Therefore, we'll exploit her fully. What I want is to reproach Marion for the pathetic weakness that made her conceal her true identity. Because of it, she arrived late to Eden, and we lost Noah.
You can't
But I
blame her
won't
for
speak
that.
of it.
You can't blame her for that, dude. She really could not have gotten there faster than she already did. You know, she would have gotten there faster if not for a faster travel method. And also, Indivilia and Chatterbox fucking betrayed her and beat the shit out of her? Like, hello? That's not where you should be pointing the blame, sir. You should point all your anger at the queen who did the damage and actually killed her. Come on, man. I mean, he doesn't know that, and I understand his anger, so maybe reproachable in the near future.
I can't gauge the depth of her struggles, so I won't speak lightly of them.
Oh. Well, shit, now I kind of feel bad. Alright, Johan. Alright, you get the pass, bro.
Permit me to add but one word.
Go ahead.
Pray, Lend thy strength that we might raise young Lady Marion to the throne of Queen.
Do you believe the world Marion spoke of? One where all will love one another will ever come?
Such a thing shall never come to pass.
You're no different from them, monk. No, you're worse. Utter scum.
Did I not say it, heir? Verily, this humble self shall do whatever is needful to achieve victory.
But Eden won't make a move against Marion. Or rather, it's more accurate to say they simply can't. The one we should be watching is Nayuta. It's just a hunch, but I believe she has another agenda.
What other agenda could she have? The two possibilities are either Marion becomes queen, or she gets killed when the queen gene is taken from her.
Yes, but I have a feeling that Nayuta was the one who planted the idea in Marion's head.
What? What do you mean?
Because of that, she arranged some strong protectors for Marion. Not just for Marion herself, but for Queen Marion. There's no reason for her to be that proactive otherwise.
Weren't you allies?
We are, but our ultimate goals differ. I require a puppet queen, whereas Nayuta desires a surface without one.
Wait. You consider yourselves allies, but what? Something smells here. Something really smells here, and I don't like it. Please, Nayuta, don't be a bad person.
From Nayuta's perspective, a queen under my control is still one she can negotiate with, which is why we formed an alliance.
When the time comes, will you agree to Nayuta's terms?
Of course. There's no reason I wouldn't.
That explains why Nayuta's being so proactive.
Well, we shall see soon enough. But isn't that quite a sight? All those Nayuta lookalikes assembled just like that.
I find it a bit unsettling.
It's effective, that much is certain. The great and merciful mother is scared stiff again, merely watching from afar. Honestly, it's utterly pathetic.
This doth prove a difficult matter. All the Alba particles I had gathered are now exhausted.
Wait, what? You can gather Alva particles? How? Nikkes can't do that. What? I'm missing context here.
Aye, the Naked King may not be used upon this battlefield. A shame it is.
It's all right, Chime. I remain strong even without it.
I know it well, of course. Yet to think that I might never gaze upon thy majestic presence again.
Verily, all hope is not utterly lost.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm missing the context for the Naked King. It's Crown's alternate form from Lost Kingdom. And it's an event I haven't played yet, so I can't really give insight on it. But it must have made her stupid powerful. So, I'm not sure.
For but an instant most fleeting, I could transmute the Alba particles thus gathered into a heat shockwave. Yet I would not counsel such a course.
How is she able to do that? What is Nayuta, anyway? What an unknown entity she is.
With but a single motion shall all be spent. The ill effects shall descend upon thee in their full measure.
Still, best have it ready, for it may yet serve in times of dire need, so say I. Oh, what curious things hast thou found? I should be pleased were this one meant for me.
Nay, I am no coffer that doth spit forth riches at a mere tap.
Eh? Was it not thus?
Nay, verily.
Yeah, I don't think so. Papillon leans against the railing, gazing out at the Nayutas that fill the space before Eden.
Lamentably, I lost 820 of them in the preceding fray. 'Twas fewer than I had feared, for which I am relieved.
Okay, seeing all the Nayutas on the screen is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of throws me through a loop.
Yet 'tis more than I had hoped. A grievous matter indeed. Ah, behold yonder, a butterfly. Pray, why dost thou make such a loud clamor? I heard thy auditory sensors suffered ill from thy long sojourn beside a waterfall. Thou seemest skilled with firearms. Pray, are they of any worth?
Oh my god, they're talking to each other. Oh god. I forgot they were all sentient. To a degree.
In the western lake lurks a fearsome beast. A spear far surpasseth a gun. Take this, and do give it a whirl. Yet truly, whether spear or gun, explosives reign supreme. Didst thou not witness mine prowess in action? Ah, 2 days without sustenance. Mine belly clings to mine spine. Didst thou know this curious fact? The male deer casteth off his antlers in winter. I have seen it with mine own eyes.
She's just saying random stuff now. First she said I'm really hungry, and then she started talking about the deer antler season.
Behold, here is a golden axe I did pull forth from beneath the lake. I did misstep upon the lava, and an ankle I have lost. Prithee, doth any among thee possess a spare eyeball?
Oh my god. What the hell?
I feel like I'm about to lose my mind.
Papillon, your break is over, isn't it?
Coming. But when will long-range comms be restored?
It's already been restored.
Really? That's fast.
Each of Eden's facilities and functions was designed to operate as independently as possible, minimizing reliance on external systems.
That's good.
So that means we can get in touch with the outside?
Regrettably, that's impossible. The Queen is jamming our systems.
This sucks.
So even in the middle of repairing herself or sitting idly by, she's still able to jam things like that. It's a shame.
Looks like hauling supplies is all I can do for now.
When you're that hungry, you'll start spouting random bullshit too? Yeah. That is true. That is very true.
Brace for impact. Attack incoming.
What?
Again? Papillon hurriedly ducks under the railing and looks across. Countless red lights are flying towards Eden. How is she able to charge that many attacks?
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward?
Does she not have like a finite power source?
Right now, may all of us remain standing. No, the power of my prayers are declining.
'Tis but a lark.
Yeah, nothing but truth, man. Nothing but truth.
Fancy a drink?
How doth the situation fare?
Isn't it obvious? The Queen is bombarding Eden with her beam.
Sending him again.
Is all well with Eden?
The shield over all of Eden is holding. Not all attacks are blocked, but it's sufficiently effective.
So, it doth pale before that savage beam of yore.
Right. That means Eden's spear and Marion can... Marion's counterstrike were effective. The Queen can't use her large caliber beam for now.
Perchance she doth restrain herself, mindful of young Lady Marion's counterstrike. Therefore, she chooseth not a single mighty blow, but many lesser ones.
Yeah, that's true.
In either case, 'tis certain the Queen seeketh to curb our movements.
So it seems that your observation that the Queen is afraid may be correct. Even with her overwhelming forces and power, she still restrains herself.
Let us advance.
How many clones remain?
Verily, those who survived the recent defensive battle number 1,180.
This is doable. Indivilia and Chatterbox can be countered by Inherit, Pioneer, and White Knight.
Verily, should our special forces confront theirs, and the lesser foes be entrusted unto mine replicas.
Yep.
Thus shall we reach the place where the Queen abideth.
Yep, that sounds like it's in our favor.
The problem, verily, lieth in how shall we draw the Queen within our grasp. Are the chains by which we erstwhile dragged down the White Giant no longer serviceable?
She's out of range. No doubt she accounted for that when choosing her drop point.
So it is. She is afeared. She doth fire most vigorously, verily. When shall young Lady Isabel return from her scouting?
She will be back soon.
Isabel is following your way.
What sayest thou?
What? Isabel plummets onto the runway with a loud crash.
Commander...
Isabel.
How bad is the damage?
I'm fine. Just lost 2 feathers.
Jeez, Isabel struggles to get up.
Did you get hit by the beam?
No.
What happened? 10 minutes ago. Isabel flies through the air, dodging the Queen's continuous stream of beams. There are many of them, but their trajectory and timing are consistent.
These are just to keep us in check. The problem is...
Isabel rolls to evade another beam. Far ahead, the Queen looms in the distance. Below her, Raptures press in tight, shoulder to shoulder. And still they come, pouring in ceaselessly from the distant edges of the battlefield.
There's just too many.
Isabel looks to the Queen once more. Dozens of thick cables snake from her body, trailing upward and vanishing into the clouds above. She attached to something? Curiosity grips her. She wants to know what those wires are connected to. She ascends. Her sensors flare with warnings, her temperature and pressure readings in chaos. But she has time, just enough. Isabel surges forward, breaking through the clouds.
What's this?
What the hell? Wait, that's the station that... Wait, no, that's the top part of the elevator. The one that Cinderella sliced off. What the hell? A massive black object is tethered to the Queen by thick, winding cables. Its purpose is unclear. It's just a dark, hulking mass with no discernible form. From 2 open cavities, smoke curls upward, lit by bursts of erratic sparks.
Are those from Eden's spear and Marion cannon?
They actually hit that. So it can't maintain the higher altitude.
Then this must be...
The black mass opens its eyes. Or at least, that's how it feels to Isabel. What the hell? Wait, so that's like a separate rapture? Dozens of glowing red cores reveal themselves across its surface. Instinct takes over. She whips her body around. Just as the core begins to fire in unison, a beam grazes her, instantly melting one of her feathers to vapor. She drops altitude, weaving through the deadly rain of beams. Oh my god, Isabel. Heat sensors blare non-stop, but they mean nothing now. Have a good lurk, NIKKE. Reflex takes over. She dodges on instinct alone, accelerating with everything she's got.
The shape has changed a lot, but that was definitely the space station. I'm sure of it.
The space station looks awfully human, doesn't it? I'm just saying that right now. It looks awfully human. But the fact that Eden's spear and Marion cannon were able to blast giant holes in it means that's probably the key to bringing her down.
Art thou speaking of the orbital forge?
Yes. The Queen is currently linked to it. And the space station's been retrofitted as a fortress.
She hath descended with the orbital forge still whole, and wrought it into a fortress. Verily, such prodigious firepower is thus accounted for.
The fortress looks badly damaged, but it's holding its altitude just fine. It's packed with multiple automated interception weapons. The moment I got too close, it started firing beams. I managed to dodge and pull back, but there's no way I can take it on alone.
Isabel, you did damn good by getting that information and not dying in the process.
I'm not sure how far those weapons reach, but they can easily hit the surface.
This is vexing.
Verily, she doth pursue naught but the safest course. Should the Queen unleash her full force, or any other stratagem of aggression, perchance we might catch her unawares. Yet she maketh full use of her advantage, restraining herself all the same. Most vexing, verily. Should we allow this affair to linger, defeat shall befall us. She shall continue her convalescence and gather raptures whilst we must needs bring this matter to a close with all haste.
Monk, are all your clones sentient? Enough. Say no more. Everyone, gather.
What are you
Here
thinking?
is the current situation. Part of the space station is confirmed to be linked to the Queen. It is concealed above the clouds and has been remodeled into a fortress. Any attempt to approach is met with automated interception fire. Its range easily reaches the surface, though not Eden. The Queen has fortified her position to block all access while she gathers raptures. Once she deems their number sufficient, she will launch her offensive. Furthermore, as you all know, she has been firing long-range beams repeatedly, making it impossible to leave the monk's shield. We are trapped. We cannot advance. The Queen is simultaneously recovering and accumulating raptures. The longer this continues, the slimmer our chances of survival.
You gotta push through with something. There's gotta be something you can do. You can't keep sitting there under ducks. So what can they do?
Eden's spear will be ready in 3 hours.
Oh.
I don't expect the Queen will give us that long.
No.
Then, what should we do? Shouldn't we retreat?
That's one of the options.
Retreat does not exist in my vocabulary.
Aye. We may turn about and march onward, but retreat? 'Tis not that I know.
Isn't that retreat?
If we fall back now, who knows when we'll get another chance at the Queen? Meanwhile, her forces will only grow stronger.
Yet now doth she suffer us not to draw nigh. Upon the ground lie raptures and heretics. In the heavens abide the Queen and the station.
An aerial approach is out of the question. There are too many interception weapons, and they're all far too precise. Not even I could dodge them. Over 5 Stormbringers have been spotted. Approaching in a transport ship would be suicide.
Holy shit.
Johan, it seems we have no means left at our disposal. What do you intend to do, my commander?
I'll take the lead.
I can withstand all the Queen's attacks. You can form up around me and advance slowly.
Yet do heretics and raptures abide, and thou alone, young Lady Marion, canst not withstand the multitude of those automated interception armaments. Take heed of thy safety, young Lady Marion. Should all go awry, thou alone must survive.
There's no way I could.
We're abandoning Eden.
So, we're retreating? Yeah, that's a good idea. No matter how important this place is, when it's time to retreat, you retreat.
We'll overload Eden's main power source and trigger a self-destruction. Everything within 10 kilometers will be reduced to rubble. We'll lure them in as close as possible, and then detonate. Then we'll leave the rest up to him.
Him? Wait.
It seems that's the only way for now.
Us?
Even a mere scratch would please me.
What are you talking about? You want to lure them in and self-destruct? Who is supposed to do the luring? And what happens to the poor soul who actually does it?
Inherit will lure them in. Feigning the launch of Eden's spear is an option. The rest, withdraw at once.
I'll go. Nayuta, can I borrow that insanely fast camel of yours? I'll go ask the Ark for support. Sounds way better than blowing ourselves up, don't you think?
We don't need the Ark's help.
What nonsense is that when we're about to die? We have to survive first.
There are things more important than mere survival.
Would you cut it out with that crazy talk? What could possibly matter more than staying alive?
There is.
There's no way something like that exists.
Young hero Johann, there remains another course.
That is not an option.
What is she talking about?
This humble one knows not how often these words have been spoken unto thee, young hero Johann. Yet once more shall they be uttered. Nay, we shall do whatsoever is needed to prevail.
What does she mean by that? What's the plan here?
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
Haste maketh folly of the task.
Oh god, you got me nervous, Nayuta. What's going on here?
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
A monk dashes forward, staff gripped tightly in hand. Dodging the crimson light pouring from above and ahead, she swings her staff at the rapture before her. Rapture's armor shatters, revealing the core beneath. Without pause, she drives the staff deep into it. Even as another rapture lunges from the side, her eyes snap toward it. The staff follows, arcing in a swift practice strike. The crimson light engulfs her upper body, melting it away without a trace. Blue flames bloom across what remains of her, leaving behind only a shimmer of golden particles. The golden particles scatter like dust in the wind, drifting far before entering the monk, who is seated calmly in meditation. Memories begin to flow in. That clone once had a herd of deer she cared for. She fed them, tended to the fawns, and protected them from predators. One newborn fawn was in poor health, and she watched over it with utmost care. The fawn clung to the clone as if she were its mother, and the doe regarded her as family. The image of the fawn growing up, the longing for the herd, the searing pain when the upper body melted away, all come through in full force. Ayuda erases the memory, leaving only the information about the terrain. Oh, Nayuda. She feels everything about those clones, including the way they die. I can't imagine that. Like a raging warlord, another monk tears through the horde of rapture. Along the path forward, 20 had already fallen, crushed beneath unstoppable might. Though she lost an arm to the crimson light blazing ahead, she pressed on without pause. Narrowly dodging the fiery beams raining down from above, she loses her footing and collapses. Rapture's leg slams down, crushing her. Blue flames bloom across what remains of her, leaving only a shimmer of golden particles. Particles scatter like dust in the wind, drifting far before entering the monk who is seated calmly in meditation. Memories begin to flow in. That clone once met a lost NIKKE by chance and taken the role of guiding her up north. Wait! Is that Pine? No shot. That has to be. That looks exactly like her. A sudden ambush by a swarm of raptures claimed the NIKKE's life, and the clone could only curse at her own powerlessness. She pushed herself through endless training, determined to prevent it from ever happening again. I mean, a lot of standard NIKKEs looked like Pine, but I digress. Ayuda erases the memory, leaving only information about the martial techniques. Memory of a clone who broke down in tears before the grave of someone whose name she never knew. A memory of a clone who lived her entire life consumed by hatred, killing raptures and nothing more. Holy shit. A memory of a clone who befriended a scarecrow in a wheat field and promised she would return. A memory of a clone who built a house by the sea and spent her days staring endlessly at the waves. All these memories flow into Nayuda, but she erases all the personal memories of each clone. Tears fall. She mourns the traces left by those countless clones. Those are a lot of lifetime memories to delete. I don't know how she could possibly bear that. She grieves, knowing she is too small a vessel to hold all their memories, so she laments and erases them. Feigning the smallness of your memory. She probably would if she could, but it's just not feasible. As the tears fall, she watches helplessly, as countless clones, each living their own life, yet so like herself, vanish into red light. All the while, they charge forward toward the horde of raptures. I would give her a hug. I really hope she's not badly in cohorts with frickin' Mirror, and that she's like pulling a towel on her head or something like that. But I hope for the best, I really do. 20 minutes ago.
I shall dispatch all my replicas in unison to charge, that they may at once contend with the raptures, and serve as bulwarks against the Queen's interception arms.
What do you mean by a shield?
Surely thou art not.
The muzzles of these automatic armaments number scarcely 1,000. Should we draw nigh, my replicas shall serve as... the bait.
Surely thou meanest not to use thy replicas as naught but cannon fodder?
Verily so.
A most reckless deed.
A pointless sacrifice. Nothing will come of it.
Verily, there is. Whilst all automated interceptors do assail my replicas, 'tis thy task to lay waste unto the orbital forge. Pray, dost thou deem this inhumane?
Yes.
Fret not. Mine replicas are wrought from my nymph. Though each hath lived its own separate experiences, they lack the refinement to be deemed full-fledged personalities. Regard them as mere mechanical effigies in mine likeness.
It's still hard to think about when we just saw that they had their own memories and lifetime. I get that's what they are, but she portrayed them as damn near normal Nikkes or humans.
There need be no concern for them.
She says that as she pours her tears out for almost each and every one of them. But I suppose that's her burden to bear.
Fine. I'll trust you, monk.
I thank thee, young hero Johann. Once I send forth my replicas towards the Queen, I beseech thee to follow closely in their wake. We possess but a single opportunity. While the intercepting arms are fixed upon the ground forces, direct thine efforts to render the orbital forge powerless. Upon its destruction, we shall pour forth the entirety of our prowess.
If you bring the forge down, the Queen will fall to the ground. And without the forge's weaponry, it could very easily turn the tide of battle into a victory.
Haran.
I know. None but you and I can do this.
Surely Dorothy will come blasting through, right? Surely Dorothy will come and help blast through, right? Because Dorothy can fly too. Isabel is flying alongside Haran.
We'll be near the space station shortly.
Yeah, I can see it. This will not be easy.
You'll manage it, won't you?
Of course.
Isabel picks up speed. The space station looms ever closer, its colossal structure growing more imposing by the second. As they draw ever nearer, even nearer, some of the countless red cores that had been looking down turn their gaze toward Isabel and Haran.
We've been spotted.
We can break through from here. Hang on tight.
All right, let's go.
Oh God. I am worried for Isabel and Haran. Good Lord.
After such fierce strife, there must be rest.
The hour
I
of
hope they
retribution draws
succeed.
near.
I really hope they succeed.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Inherit may not be amongst my favorite of like the squads or Nikkes in general. I like Haran's design. But they're not bad people. You know, they are good people who are working towards the goal to kill the Queen. They are good eggs. And they do not deserve any cruel fate towards them. Much like Noah, I had her pinned all wrong. Moments before the assault on the Queen's space station.
I'll go. I'm better at annihilation battles than you.
You're deluding yourself, Snow White. You may fight well, but by raw specs, you're no match for me. This space station is no match for your clever tricks. It will be a contest of raw strength. And I have no intention of making Isabel carry someone as heavy as you.
Haran, you might die.
That's precisely why I should go. You, all of you, must survive until the very end.
Don't say that, Haran. Come on. You gotta fight to survive. You don't fight with the expectation of death through victory. You have to try to fight to survive on top of that.
You're...
I mean... If their head survives, they survive. That's just the thing with Nikkes, but with beams that powerful, there may be nothing left if they're hit. I don't know.
Utterly mad, after all. I deem your way superior to Eden's. An ideal, indeed. Yet you have forgiven the Ark, something we could never bring ourselves to do. In that, You are the madder ones. You neither despise the Ark, nor cherish it enough to extend a hand, and still you burden yourself with its troubles, sparing them even the smallest inconvenience. Only one truly consumed by madness could live so. That very madness is my ideal. But I am not as mad as you. I could not cast aside my own feelings for the sake of some greater design. You are most worthy of bearing that glorious title. Of that, there can be no doubt. As for us, we shall never claim it. How lamentable. Yet what can be done? We are not quite so mad as you. So remain as you are, mad. Bear that glorious title. Become true pioneers as your very name proclaims. Drive all who follow you mad. For it is always the mad who change the world. I'll leave the Queen to you all. See to it that her head strikes the ground.
I promise.
So thou art going?
Yes. This is something only I can do.
Wouldst thou quaff a cup afore thou takest thy leave?
Sorry. No drunk driving.
Aye, then I shall ready me one of mine choicest bottles. When thou returnest, we shall quaff a cup together.
You really think I'll come back?
Oh, was thy desire to perish so?
I'm not planning on it, but the chances of survival are slim.
'Tis a mighty draught for one to quaff alone, methinks.
Then don't drink it just yet. Save it. If you're bragging that it's so good, it must be really something.
Aye, I shall be waiting. Off with thee then.
Okay.
Charlotte walks away.
Papillon.
My, you're like a ghost. How'd you know I was here?
You haven't stopped staring at me ever since the mission was decided. Weren't you going to say something to me?
Well, I don't really know. Must have slipped my mind.
Papillon. Go back to the Ark. This isn't a defensive mission anymore. It's an all-out assault. You don't need to risk your life just because you're a hostage.
You haven't trusted me this entire time, and now you're letting me go? Did you plant a bomb on me or something? I'm not gonna blow up when I get to the Ark, am I?
That's actually a good idea. I admit, I doubted you. You came across as frivolous and entirely self-absorbed.
Yeah.
And I don't anymore?
You didn't run. I don't know why, but you didn't. You stood your ground and fought with us. Maybe it was the desperation of the moment, but I really liked seeing that. That's why I'm letting you go. I don't want you to die.
You've actually developed some camaraderie in such a short time?
Maybe. No. Actually, yeah. I think everyone feels the same.
Well, aren't you easy to please?
It may seem that way to you. Go on then. But promise me one thing. You can tell the Ark whatever you want. Just don't say a word about Eden. This place was built by people who dreamed of paradise. And I don't want anyone trampling through it. Can you promise me that?
Wouldn't it be better if you just killed me?
It's not easy. But I'm doing it because you seem like a good person.
Me? But I'm a spy. I side with whoever gives me the most benefit.
You're a much better person than you give yourself credit for. I'll take that as your promise. I've just sent you a safe route. If you're alone, you should be able to slip out of this area without much trouble. Go now. and don't die.
Will I get to see you again?
Hard to say.
Don't be saying shit like that. Come on, man. Make it sound like they're not gonna make it.
No one will get hurt.
Haste maketh folly.
But knowing NIKKE, they're not strangers to tragedy.
After such fierce
I mean, the game freaking started with one. It's almost like Cyberpunk in a way. There aren't many happy endings.
This place too hath been cleared.
But I want to believe.
Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
Isabel's right shoulder and arm are swallowed by a surge of crimson light. Her flight falters as parts of her upper body melt away in an instant. Oh, Isabel.
We are nearly there. Do hang in a little longer.
Wait, are those Marion's... Are those Marion's side cannons? Or no, those are Haran's crows?
I will!
Isabel pushes her speed even further. She feels it, her limit approaching fast, until control slips away. A torrent of crimson light crashes down. Then, the realization hits. Her lower half is gone. Oh no. And her core power drops precipitously.
Haran!
Leave the rest to me.
Oh, Isabel. With what is certain to be her final burst of speed, Isabel surges into the downpour of crimson light. Twisting her body mid-flight, she launches Haran into the air. Haran lands on the space station's outer wall. Should she turn back? No. Only regret and rage wait there. Haran swings her scythe, breaking through the station's outer wall, and leaps into the crack. Isabel watches. Once she's sure Haran has made it, she gently closes her eyes. And the crimson light comes for her in endless streams. Isabel, no.
Darling.
No.
To see you once more.
No. The crimson light engulfs Isabel. No. Fuck. Isabel, no. God damn it. Oh, shit. That is not good.
What a squalid, damp place. How perfectly it suits a hideous wretch like you.
Haran swings her scythe. Powder scatters in the air.
Be grateful to my comrades fighting beneath you. I would have delighted in tormenting you further, but that would put their lives at risk. A pity. But I shall end this swiftly.
The powder spreads further. Sparks jump and crackle across the space, and an ominous sound reverberates all around.
This is a self-replicating predatory virus I prepared just for you. The more foolishly large you are, the more there is to feed on, and the more ferociously it multiplies. Now then.
Oh shit.
Fall.
Yeah, if anything will work, that'll
Your
be
Highness, methinks the Nyutas in the area have dwindled greatly.
Then the spice station will fall soon.
The spice.
'Tis the space station, Your Highness, and yet, after all this time, naught has happened.
Believe in them, Chime. They have placed their very lives on the line to defeat the Queen. And when one stakes life itself, miracles are wont to follow.
Mm-hmm. Understood. I, Chime, have foolishly imagined defeat and spouted nonsense. I shall trust you and fight.
Yes, let us do precisely that.
Crown and Chime ride atop Trom, tearing through the battlefield with unstoppable force. With each sweep of her spear, Crown shatters and pierces any rapture that dares to block their path. while Chime hurls bomb after bomb, sending enemies flying in all directions. Crimson light rains down from above, but not a single one touches Tron.
Your Highness! Indivilia lieth before us!
At the end of the rapidly changing scenery, Indivilia looks at Crown with a smile.
Shall we hold her here?
Alrighty.
Hold on tight, Chime. We ride at full speed.
Indivilia, what do you think? What do you think you're doing? You are gonna get clowned on again. That's all Crown ever does to you is clown your ass. What are you so smug about? Even if Chatterbox helps you, it's not enough.
Forward, Trom.
Trom slams its hooves harder into the ground, surging forward with explosive force. The acceleration is so great, the surrounding landscape dissolves into a blur. In a split second, a massive chunk of metal crashes down in Trom's path. The impact sends a deep tremor through the earth, and a thick dust billows upon its wake. Crown's gaze snaps skyward. Beyond the blood-red clouds, rusted broken fragments of steel rain down like a storm. The Queen is descending, slowly, steadily, drawing closer to the surface. And then, all at once, the relentless barrage of crimson light comes to a halt.
It seems it has fallen.
We did it!
Space station neutralized. Initiating death blow sequence.
Do remind me, what was that again?
Fall back! We must retreat, Your Highness. Should we be ensnared, all is lost.
Ah, so that was the plan. Very well. Fall back.
The chunk of steel in Trom's way is sliced in half and crashes to the ground. From beyond the wreckage, Indivilia's tail comes whipping forward, aimed directly at Chime's neck.
There is still a matter of revenge I must see through.
I think not. Crown turns sharply, thrusting her spear up just in time to shield Chime's side.
Just as I thought.
Indivilia launches a relentless assault on Chime. The air cracks with piercing shrieks as blades and spears collide in a clash of metal. Crown intercepts every strike, shielding Chime without fail.
Worry not, Chime. I will ensure you are safe.
Ah, yes. You are truly suited to die for others. Continue shouldering their lives and missions until your death.
Indivilia's blade gains terrifying speed and locks onto Chime like a predator, relentless in its pursuit. Crown, no! Chime curses herself for being powerless as the battle raged on before her. And yet, at the same time, she feels a flicker of relief as she watches the king's back standing before her and blocking everything. Indivilia's tail sweeps in a vicious arc, aiming not at Crown, but at Chime behind her. It's a devastating blow. Crown sees it coming and knows that if she can block this, the moment to counter will be hers. Crown's spear meets the tail's blade. As she adjusts her stance for a swift retaliation, a strange sensation creeps over her. Her body feels sluggish.
I've been sprinkling the alva particles you like, letting them seep in.
No.
Does it please you?
Chime, retreat!
It's already too late.
Indivilia's tail lashes toward Chime once more. But Crown— No, Crown!
Indeed. I expected you would do that.
The tail, once sweeping horizontally through the air, suddenly shifts course in a heartbeat. Its blade at the tip surges skyward, then crashes down with lethal force. Indivilia's strike buries itself into Crown's shoulder, carving a ruthless path down. The blade doesn't stop until it is slashed clean through her waist, only then does it tear free from her body. That very moment, Indivilia steps back, putting distance between them. Oh my god, Crown, no! Not Crown 2!
Your Highness!
As I thought, that foolish power of yours is no longer yours to command. And congratulations.
To lay down your life for another. Surely there is no greater honor for you.
Indivilia, you bastard! With a sharp kick, Talos sends the rapture he'd been facing flying, and then charges straight at Indivilia. She lowers her stance with a smile, calm and unfazed. At that moment, Trom slams into Talos.
We shall retreat! Crown! Crown! Rapunzel is here. She shall save her at all costs. Retreat!
Can Rapunzel even fight against Indivilia? Indivilia casts a glare over her shoulder at Trom and Talos, who are trying to retreat.
Preposterous. Who gave you leave to retreat?
Just as Indivilia is just about to dash after, lowering her stance, something in the corner of her eye catches her attention, and she stops.
What exactly is that?
Marion looks to the sky. A sky stained in crimson. Fragments of steel pour down like rain. She let her gaze drift to the battlefield. To the Nyutas who have fallen. To those still dying. To Isabel and Haran who are risking their lives. To the NIKKEs of the Crown Kingdom letting out battle cries as they fight. To the Raptures. Dying by the dozens. Everything Marion holds dear is locked in a desperate battle to the death. She feels a sorrow so heavy it presses her chest. At the same time, a surge of anger begins to boil within her. She lifts her head once more to the sky. Her eyes fall upon the thing suspended up upon the wires stretched across the clouds. The Queen watches the carnage below with cold indifference.
It's you! So it really was you!
Black light bursts out from Marion's body. Yo? Black particles scatter into the air as the ground shakes beneath her.
Because of you! Because of you! We...
Black light bursts forth. Instinctively, Indivilia takes a step back. All of a sudden, a massive figure appears on the battlefield. She knows exactly what it is, more than anyone.
Transformation.
Young Lady Marion.
Is she... Did she do her Heretic Modernia transformation, or is it something different now? Something more powerful?
Canst thou accomplish it? If it pleaseth thee not, I shall not compel thee.
To be honest, I don't want to. I don't want to see anyone die, be it Raptures or any of you. I don't want to have to kill Raptures. But...
Marion stares straight at Nyuta. Her eyes are still glazed with sorrow, tear streaks etched down her cheeks.
I shouldn't be saying something like this to you, Nyuta. Those clones of yours aren't just mechanical robots, are they? They're living beings, right?
Verily, it doth depend upon how one doth define life itself. Yet, in the common conceit, thou mayest so say.
I'll do it. Everyone's out there fighting, putting everything on the line. I'll do the same. I'll give it my all. Fall!
The giant rains bullets and missiles down on the Queen's space station. Stripped of its weaponry, the station is left utterly defenseless, unable to do anything but endure the barrage. A thunderous explosion tears through it, and its shattered components come falling down like deadly hail. Countless Raptures are obliterated beneath the crashing wreckage. The giant pulls back, then deploys the particle cannon mounted to his shoulder. Light begins to pool inside the barrel, quickly reaching critical mass. The air ripples as particles quiver on the brink of release.
Fall! It is you who shall fall.
Having taken the form of the giant centipede, Indivilia unleashes a bolt of lightning that tears through the sky, stretching toward the giant's body. In an instant, Marion's massive body vanishes, as if it had never been there in the first place.
What is this?
Without warning, Marion's massive form appears behind the Queen's space station.
Particle disassembly and reassembly?
Damn
So
straight.
you've forsaken both your humanity and Rapture selves alike. You incomplete abomination!
Foe!
The particle cannon emits a blast of light. It pierces through the station and then skims across the ground. Rapture's caught in its path, shatter and melt under the searing beam. The giant centipede swings its tail with crushing force. Marion's body reels from the blow, her stance faltering. In a flash, the giant centipede coils its long body around her frame, then unleashes a violent surge of electricity. Marion, no!
I shall either roast you as you stand, or crush you outright!
Your queen has fallen, and yet you still linger in the air.
Haran!
Truly a most disloyal servant.
Oh my god! A battered Haran plummets from above and lands atop the giant centipede's head. Oh my god, look at this wallpaper. Holy. Haran, you absolute badass. God, you deserve better as a inherit unit. That's wallpaper worthy for sure. Without the slightest hesitation, she drives her scythe into the centipede's forehead. Then a surge of lightning lashes out, racing along the blade.
Now it's your turn to fall.
Black powder erupts like an explosion. The giant centipede's body rusts away in an instant, crumbling as if weathered by centuries. At the same time, Haran, no! At the same time, rust begins to spread across Haran's body.
Can my immunity not keep up anymore? Very well. Johan, my commander.
I'm listening.
Have we completed our mission then?
Mission complete. Inherit.
I'm glad to hear it. I know it may be greedy of me, but for the first and last time, would you bestow upon us that glorious title?
Well done. Goddesses of Victory.
How wonderful it is to hear. Follower, I leave the rest.
Fuck. Fucking Isabel and Haran are gone. Fuck, man. Noah, Isabel, and Haran sacrificed themselves to take the queen down. Jesus Christ. Goddesses of victory, they are indeed. Goddesses of victory, they are indeed. Haran crumbles into dust. The next moment, nothing remains. At the same time, the giant centipede also disintegrates. Freed from the armor that was the centipede, Indivilia begins to fall. As she does, she gazes up at the sky. The exploding space station, the falling queen, and the giant Marion tearing through the raptures with relentless fury. For the first time in this battle, the notion of defeat enters Indivilia's mind. As you should, Indivilia. As you should. It should be you who is rusting away, not Haran. God damn it. I hope Rapunzel can save Crown. Indivilia was a coward the whole time. The absolute worst of the heretics. Underhanded tactics, cheap bastard. Elsewhere, Chime drives Trom at full speed across the battlefield. Thunderous crashes and blinding flashes erupt behind her, but she never once looks back. Clinging desperately to what remains of Crown's tattered upper body in the seat ahead, she presses the ruined form close. It seems impossible to hold on, yet Chime refuses to let go.
Your Highness, I pray thee, hold on, but a little longer. We shall anon reach where Rapunzel dwelleth. Chime!
Hang on, Crown.
Aye, Your Highness, I am listening.
Crown grabs Chime's hand. Feeling the lack of strength in Crown's grasp, Chime struggles to hold back the sobs threatening to spill. Meanwhile, Trom presses onward. Not far ahead, Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel come into view.
We are nigh there, Your Highness. Just a little more. Pray, endure a moment longer.
Live, Crown, live! You have to. Suddenly, Chime remembers the conversation she had with them before charging in.
White Snow, Young Lady Scarlet, and Personette, pray remain as far removed from the battlefield as ye may.
Are you saying we're supposed to just sit back until then? We've already given up on defending Eden. Now that the shield's down, there's no reason for us not to be sent in.
'Tis for naught else but to face the Queen. This may well become a war of attrition. Grievous losses shall we endure. Yet the Queen is fated to fall unto the surface. Not know we of her true capabilities. Thus, none but ye three may confront her. I beseech thee, preserve thy strength until that appointed hour.
It is fated that the pilgrims, the goddesses of victory themselves, fight against the Queen. What more appropriate than the goddess squad themselves? I have to ask, where the fuck is Dorothy? She should be here by now. That, as messed up as she is, she still wants to kill the Queen. After all this, is she gonna be a last-second intrusion when the Queen falls? She better show up. She has to. She literally has to as a member of the Goddess Squad.
Are we then to do naught but stand idle and behold?
So it is.
How can we do that when everyone is out there risking their lives?
You have greater matters to attend to. Leave the lesser ones to us.
Oh,
See to it that the Queen is defeated.
Had the Naked King been fully charged, it would have sufficed for her Highness alone. But 'tis as it is, so I shall yield for now. See that thou triumphest. I trust in thee. Aha.
Without fail.
Without fail.
Chime.
Crown tightens her grip on Chime's hand with all the strength she can muster.
I understand, Your Highness.
Chime. Here.
Talos produces some camouflage tart from the backpack. Chime takes it and covers Crown's torso.
Thanks.
Trom skids to a halt before the Pioneers. She's gotta survive. We can't lose Crown, too. We already lost so much. I really don't think I can take any more losses of characters that we have grown to love over these years. I really don't think I have it in me. I might actually start fucking bawling.
Good grief, what an easy life you've got. The Queen hath fallen. Go on, fetch her head at once.
We will.
'Tis about time we toddle off.
Is Crown all right?
Ah, worry not. She hath merely gone to cool herself after exerting far too much. Linger not, lest her Highness return and take the Queen's head herself. If thou wouldest keep thy glory, make haste, I say. That shall not do. Let us make haste. Righty-o. Off with thee.
We'll be back.
Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel move forward. Why didn't you say something to Rapunzel? Do they think that seeing her like that would have dismayed them? How is she gonna survive without Rapunzel helping? Crouching low as they run, Chime watches them as shouts loudly.
Must win! Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely must win! Dost thou hear me?
Snow White gives a thumbs up.
Let us go to Eden. I shall make use of the infirmary. Got it.
Verily, I shall take a look.
Nayuta?
Though I may possess not Personette's skill in the healing arts, I can tend to urgent wounds and see her safely borne to Eden.
Your Highness.
Do not worry.
Very well, it is.
Okay, can we just say how much of a badass Crown is for being cut clean in half and still just being alive and all there? Indivilia must have missed her core. I mean, it makes sense. Indivilia is not a real good fighter. She's just a cheapskate who uses underhanded tactics. I mean, she's not weak, but she always gets her ass handed to her. But holy shit, Crown. Holy shit. You're actually like... Your Majesty. Absolute... Your Majesty. A king, through and through.
Though combat be not my forte, I shall return anon and smite at least one rapture's head myself, I swear.
Here.
Crown extends her hand toward Chime, who reaches out and takes it, what is offered.
This may be...
lacking, but just this once.
No, I can't, Your Highness. How could I ever dare?
What is it?
Because it's you. You can. Chime, you are my aid. And the finest in all of Crown Kingdom.
That you are, Chime. You did not come this far for nothing.
Very well. I shall try. No, I shall accomplish it.
I believe in you, Chime.
Right. Kilo, away we go!
Yes. You're Nayuta, right? Please take good care of Crown. She's the one who showed me where I truly belong, and someone really precious to me. I'm counting on you.
Understood. I shall see to it myself that she liveth. Verily.
Crown is way too important to die here. There's just no way. Chime, Kilo, and Talos nod and dash onto the battlefield without a moment's hesitation. Meanwhile, Nayuta watches them quietly.
Now then, young Lady Crown, pray endure but a little longer. This humble one shall exert all mine utmost strength to grasp thy thread of life.
Nayuta, why do you merely stand and watch?
Huh?
Why do you not run out to join them?
Pray, refrain from discourse. I must needs devote myself wholly to thy treatment.
Are you afraid? You know so much, yet you cannot decide. Is that why you keep standing by?
Oh, verily, I am beset with fear. To know more than others doth not ever bring advantage.
The ever-wise king. Crown is incredibly intelligent and has a lot of foresight. So she sees through Nayuta's everything.
Should matters go awry, I do fear the fault shall rest upon me. Therefore, I am unable to decide.
How clever of you.
So it would seem.
Naita. Merely standing by and watching won't change a thing.
Verily, I am aware.
Papillon? Papillon sprints across the surface, constantly checking the safe route displayed on her phone. The safe route Isabel gave her has proven reliable. She hasn't run into a single rapture so far. At this pace, she's confident she'll make it to the Ark without incident. Papillon laughs.
Those idiots! Those lunatics! I show them a little kindness, and they're ready to give me everything. Honestly, it's almost too easy. I knew it. Lady Luck's on my side.
Are you kidding me? Papillon, really?
Have faith.
You're really gonna betray them like that? You're really gonna betray them like that? What is wrong with you? I was really hoping that she was laughing to prevent herself from crying. But no. Disgusting. If that's the case, that's disgusting. If that is the case, she deserves to die.
No one would get hurt.
I'm sorry. I thought she had some redeeming quality.
Standing.
Not anymore. Unless for whatever reason we are being led astray, and she just kind of she breaks down or something. I don't know. But when it ends like that, with no crying, just straight laughter,
we will also emerge
I don't know what to say, Chad.
So long as we never give up
As
hope.
it stands right now, Papillon's on my shit list. Papillon runs as she recalls the events before she escaped from Eden. Okay, you know, I think this is where she's gonna reflect and be like, wow, I'm a piece of shit. I think she gets a moment of reflection here, truly, by herself.
I'll be running away.
I see. Has Isabel provided you with the safe route?
You knew?
Of course. I'm the one who plotted the route.
Oh, right.
Farewell. There's much I'd prefer you not disclose when you return, but I doubt it matters anymore. Whether you speak of it or not is entirely up to you.
Aren't you going to stop me?
Do you want me to?
I'm not sure.
For a hostage, you were surprisingly helpful. I appreciate that, but no further involvement will be permitted.
Oh, come on. You could have said something like, now that we're comrades, how about risking your life for us just this once?
I don't speak in such a saccharine fashion.
Saccharine?
Moreover, one cannot compel another to risk their life. Only you can determine the value of your own life.
So you're fine with putting your life on the line here? That's how much you think your life is worth?
Yes, that is my decision.
Cecil, I'll be frank. Wouldn't it be smarter to fall back, regroup, and then fight again? This isn't your only chance, after all.
No, this is our only chance. While they fear us, there is much we can accomplish.
That's true. You can't falter now. The queen is coming down to the ground. You have to... The moment is nigh. You have to throw everything into the blender. If you don't do it now, what will happen? The queen may come back stronger, and then you may lose. Everything comes down to now. There is no second chance. There is no regrouping. There is none of that. You don't have that luxury. You may escape, but for how long? You'll be hiding under the ground with the rest of the humans for all eternity. If they if they even let you stay underground. Who knows? A small time after this, the Ark could get overrun with raptures, and it's just GG for everyone.
To retreat would be to reveal our hand. And then next time, they would act far more boldly.
Right.
And the Queen has already taken considerable damage. There's no guarantee we'll ever be able to inflict this much harm on her again.
Exactly.
Why are you all going to such lengths? This is strange. What can possibly be more important than your own lives?
Who knows? Perhaps it's just as you said. We've all gone mad.
What's more important than your own lives? The greater good. The consequences of your lives. The reason you're dying for is for the greater of humanity, to provide a future, to make a future for all those that you care for, all those that come after you. That's what they're fighting for. To not fight would decease the end of all things.
Insane. Every last one of them.
Papillon steadies her ragged breathing and looks up. A radio tower looms overhead. She activates the tower's terminal and connects to her phone. After tapping the phone a few times, Papillon brings it to her ear.
What am I even doing right now? Seriously?
The signal goes through. Soon after, a voice can be heard from the other side.
How bold of you to call me.
Dorothy? I thought she would call Birmingham.
This better be something important.
Come to Eden. Hurry.
I have no time for that right now.
Listen to me. There's no time. The Queen has descended. Eden has been decimated. The Pioneers and White Knights have joined the fray. Inherit has been wiped out.
What did you just say?
I'm not joking. Hurry over here and help, or else everyone will die.
Wait, who did you say was wiped out?
Shut up and just get over here!
Papillon yanks the combi link from her phone. She turned around. Oh my god, she called Dorothy. That's why she was gone in the Ark in the previous chapters. She was flying her ass to Eden. Holy shit. So Dorothy is gonna join the fight. Holy shit. That's reassuring. And looks over at the wasteland she ran through.
Really, this is absurd.
Papillon runs, retracing her steps toward Eden. And without even realizing it, she's laughing.
I've lost it. I must have lost my mind.
She's running back? Why? What are you gonna do? Okay, I take back what I said. She's lost her fucking mind, though. She can't fight. What is she gonna do? I mean, she has a sniper rifle, but she hasn't been fighting this entire time. What is she gonna do? She's lost her noggin.
I've really gone insane.
Yeah, you have. What are you doing?
How dost thou fare?
I do not feel as if I am dying.
I have administered merely rudimentary first aid. 'Tis best that thou return to Eden for proper care. Here, Allow me to support thee.
No, I'll do it.
Johan?
Young hero Johan? And what of Eden? That thou hast come hither?
Now, the decision is theirs. Only one task remains for me.
Oh.
Monk,
Points toward the battlefield.
go.
This humble one.
What? You don't want to? Go.
Nayuta, you can't stand on the sidelines forever. You have to help. You can't sit on the sidelines forever. Like, she's been very, very helpful this whole time. She has aided in the battle greatly. But thine herself, her own body, her very being, she has sat idly by. Now is the time for her to help.
Even if things go wrong, even if all our plans fail, someone will see it through. You need not bear the burden of failure by yourself.
That's right.
But...
No buts.
This humble one had made many jump into the jaws of death up until now. I made it seem as though they had a choice when in truth, I compelled them. I preyed upon their pride. I burdened them with the decision that ought to have been mine. I was but a bystander. Cowardice stayed mine hand from choosing, and so I wielded knowledge as a blade, driving them into mortal peril.
Then you need to make do. You need to make right. You need to push through your fears and help.
Thus, it is I who must bear the consequence.
You do not have to bear it alone.
Should they fail, even by the narrowest chance, this craven observer must inherit their will and prepare for the next appointed hour.
There will be no next appointed hour, Nayuta. There will be none. And if they lose by the narrowest chance, then you should be the one to close that gap. Sitting by is not an option.
Nayuta, I'm sorry, but I don't understand a word you're saying.
Do you not wish to fight with them?
This humble one? Wish to.
Then go. Fight alongside them.
Alas, how could one such as I? Verily, I am unworthy of such.
There is no such thing as being worthy of fighting alongside others.
I agree, to an extent. What you must take responsibility for is not what comes after failure, but victory itself.
Ah.
Absolutely.
If by chance you fail, someone will take your place. So now, put everything on the line. When everyone has risked their all, you must do the same.
Yes.
That's what it means to be a comrade.
Yes.
Oh. Great hero.
It is what you must do, Nayuta. You know this deep down. It's exactly what you must do.
That I should be fated to encounter thee.
Take this.
Johan throws something at Nayuta. It is a red-tipped bullet.
Vaphaus.
Use it as you will, but don't waste it.
Vaphaus.
Verily, this responsibility is most grievous.
No.
All the more reason for you to make the decision yourself.
For what Vaphaus can do, it could end the Queen and be the finisher. The end finisher of all.
Don't leave it to others.
No.
Oh.
Cecil, clear the infirmary. One NIKKE is incoming.
Got it.
Nayuta hesitates, then takes a step forward. Slowly, she begins to walk. And all at once, she is running. The silver monk sprints ahead, moving with a speed she has never used before. Nayuta joins the fray.
I know not if I shall prove of any
With
aid.
Dorothy on the way. It has to be the...
May all of us remain standing.
How does this all end, and how does the game continue? I have so many questions in my head about what happens.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Like, chat. Oh my god, there's still so much left. Holy shit. And the fact that we're just finishing the prologue, chat. There is more to the game than this. How? How are they gonna do this? Holy shit, Marion. The giant Marion opens fire, pouring out a maelstrom of bullets and beams. Raptures crumble under the onslaught, defenseless before the merciless barrage. Before sheer might of her massive frame, they're outgunned, outmatched, and utterly crushed. In an instant, the tides of battle turns. The once endless horde of raptors begins to thin.
That should do it. Now for the queen.
To Marion, the queen is not her top priority. Nayuta's clones are gradually dwindling, and with raptors all around, a proper fight cannot even take place. Only after she has destroyed well over half their forces does Marion finally turn her gaze toward the queen. It is then something unfamiliar stirred inside her.
Why hasn't she shown any reaction yet?
Marion looks at the queen. The queen meets her gaze. Eyes locked not onto her massive form, but to Marion herself. Do not succumb to her influence, Marion. With a grotesque sound, the queen's mouth opens. A thin, thread-like red beam that's almost imperceptible to the eye shoots forth and slices across the giant Marion. Moments later, her massive frame begins to split in two at the torso.
Oh, no!
Marion! The giant crumbles beneath the crushing force of the beam. Inside, Marion prepares one last strike. Light gathers at the cannons on her shoulders. Twin beams lance toward the queen, who raises her hand and begins to absorb them. Shit.
The queen can do this too?
I guess it only makes sense. If one queen can do it, so thou can the others. A massive red beam erupts from the queen's hand, engulfing Marion in its light. Marion, no! Absorb it herself! She feels her body falling, but her eyes can't open, and her body is completely battered. At that moment, she feels someone grab her. She feels herself land on the ground. With every last ounce of strength, Marion forces her eyes open.
You cannot die here.
Chatterbox?
Chatterbox?
What? I thought he was under the queen's influence.
Your body must become the queen's next vessel. You exist for that alone.
But...
So... Stop this pointless act, and don't even think about pointing your gun at the queen. You exist only as a vessel for the queen gene.
What? Marion?
How I long to crush your skull. Yet, I must restrain myself, lest the vessel break. Unconscious already. To think
what are you
this is
doing?
The queen's vessel. Shall I remove her eyes, ears, and mouth, just to be safe?
You bastard! Get your hands off Marion!
Don't do that. What if you end up breaking her?
Of course.
Mira.
You followed my orders and retrieved Marion. Well, safely, if we're being generous with that term. Nicely done, anyway.
Can she really become the Queen's new body?
Of course. The Queen is old. More importantly, she herself says she wants a new body.
I can't hear the Queen's voice.
There's nothing we can do about that. Only heretics or entities above that level can hear her voice. In any case, do not harm her. No one can guarantee what effect it might have on the vessel. So stick to the original plan and protect Marion. My goodness, I heard you even tried to eat her? That would have been a disaster. If the Queen found out, your head wouldn't be the only thing at risk. She might even exile you.
She would...
Do you understand now how serious this is? I'll cover for you this time, but never do that again. You want the Queen's recognition? And to hear her voice, don't you?
Fine. I'll be careful.
There won't be a careful.
Yes, please make sure to do that. Oh, now that I think about it, how about the Vap House? Did you find it?
I found out which body it's in. It's only a matter of time before we secure it.
I see. As you know, Chatterbox, the Queen's body has aged, but the greater concern lies with her brain. She has overwritten Lillyweiss's brain with her own data, but the remnants of Lillyweiss's nymph continue to attack her.
Shut up! That means a part of Lillyweiss's conscience is still alive! After all this time? Holy shit!
Of course, the Queen is hardly one to be defeated by such a thing. Nevertheless, it is wise to remove any lingering threats.
Hardly one to be defeated, and yet after a century, right? A century, she's still being attacked by it. What does that tell you about Lilyweiss?
In any case, she must purge it to become the true Queen. Now that the Queen has descended, please act swiftly.
Yeah, got it.
That's a fine answer. Looks like everyone's here. Then I'll be on my way. You understand, don't you? Never, ever harm Marion. You're to cherish her dearly and keep her safe.
Got it. I'll be careful.
Mirror crackles with static and vanishes. How is she appearing? She just manifests out of nowhere? I don't understand. How is that possible? Chatterbox looks down at the battered Marion. Just as he reaches out for her, a thunderous roar erupts. He lifts his head toward the source of the sound. There, three figures with eyes burning with wrath are racing toward him like mad.
Chatterbox.
Thou shalt see no morrow alive.
The pilgrims arrive!
I will never forgive you! Not ever!
Pilgrims!
Chatterbox's hand writhes grotesquely. Crimson light ripples across it and slowly takes form of a dragon's head. Nihilister?
You pests are always getting in my damn way!
Dragon's head gathers fire in its mouth, but Scarlet's blade slices through it. Rapunzel's golden light pierces Chatterbox's neck. Chatterbox is dead here. He is a goner. While Snow White swings her rifle with all her weight behind it. A sickening sound resonates as Chatterbox's head is torn free.
What the hell?
Snow White's gun spits fire, blasting Chatterbox's head to pieces. Then she stomps on what's left.
You talk too much.
Well, there goes Chatterbox, guys. I think he's a goner for good.
Rapunzel, how fares Marion?
She's sustained severe external damage, and her core output has dropped significantly.
Can she be moved?
I don't think this is the right time for that.
Lo, she cometh.
Snow White raises her head and looks at the queen. Oh, shit. The pilgrims fight the queen at last. 100 years in the making. The queen looks back at them. At last, the white pilgrims stand before the jet black queen.
The queen.
I shall sever thy neck.
This is the end, Queen.
The battle faded for the ages.
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward?
The very reason that they were created has come forth to fruition. The pilgrims, the goddesses of victory, fight the queen. The hour is truly nigh. It all comes down to this.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Oh, this is
What's
beyond
different
that.
from what you told Nayuta?
What do you mean?
About Marion. You told Nayuta she's the next queen. But to Chatterbox, you said she's only the next vessel for the queen. So, which is it?
Well, of course.
She purposely manipulated it, but why?
What I told Nayuta.
So you tricked Chatterbox?
Yes, there's no reason not to.
Ah ha ha! She pulled one on Chatterbox. Okay, that is the only good point you will ever get, Mirror. That is the only good point you will ever get.
Poor Chatterbox is desperately seeking the Queen's approval. Believing he has already been recognized and saved by her, he will do anything for her.
Well, not anymore because he's fucking dead. He is literally dead now. He can't come back.
He's burning with a sense of purpose, however hopelessly misguided it may be.
The Queen would never acknowledge Chatterbox. So you lied to him?
Yes, I lied and told him the Queen said so. He really fell for it easily. Since Chatterbox isn't a heretic, he can't hear the Queen's voice anyway, so it was really easy.
I hate to say it, but, like, am I supposed to feel bad for Chatterbox? Like, he was never a redeeming figure in the entire story. The entire time, he played villain. He infiltrated the Ark through Enoch and made a bargain. Like, he wasn't protecting humanity or anything like that. Dude was just a gigantic, intelligent rapture. Like, am I supposed to feel bad? Unless there's some revelation that... I don't know. I don't feel bad for him right now. And I don't know if I will.
From my perspective, the more protectors Marion has, the better. He didn't seem to understand what being a protector means, so I had to remind him, but it should be fine now.
Unfortunately, Mirror, you're not going to have a queen to puppet. You really think it's going to play out that easy, when in fact, it's not going to, because Marion is not going to be in a position to be influenced by you. Like, I'm sorry.
And besides, Chatterbox has ties with the heretics, so he brings me all sorts of information. Such a pitiful little creature, so very easy to manipulate.
And if he goes telling the other heretics? What then?
He won't. He thinks doing so might cost him the Queen's recognition. He really is something. I hope the next queen turns out like that too. Oh, there was one time he was a bit of a headache. Nihilister once ordered Chatterbox to find Vophouse, and I had to rack my brain to find a way to clean that up. Other than that, there's no puppet quite like him.
I'm realizing all over again what a nasty piece of work you are.
Wait, Nihilister ordered Chatterbox to find Vophouse? She was using him to prepare the bait. Nihilister really does hate the Queen. Of all the heretics, Nihilister is the one most good to kill the Queen. The rest of them just no. Especially Indivilia. But I digress.
I, too, would do anything to win.
Yeah, you're underhanded just like Indivilia. Trome, Mantra, Mantra? Oh, right. And Talos run side by side. The surviving Nyuda clones had their eyes fixed on that sight. One lifts a hand in farewell, another lowers her head in solemn bow, a third clasps her hands in silent prayer. Though their voices don't reach them, their meaning is clear.
Our charge is clear. To vanquish the Maiden of Thunder. Verily, young Lady Heron's strike hath surely left her frame marred beyond measure. Yet our foe is a heretic, whose gift of regeneration must not be scorned.
They're gonna finish Indivilia. Let's go. Kill that bitch.
Ere she be made whole anew, we must needs bring her down. Thus shall the Forerunner Maidens contend with one hindrance fewer in their strife.
What should we do about Chatterbox?
You need not trouble thyself over the loquacious one.
Yeah, he's already dead.
He is not but a mere pawn, subject to the whims of more puissant hands. He shall pose no threat. Verily, he mayhap hath already met his demise.
Foreshadowing, perhaps? I mean, we already know he's dead. The Pilgrims boot stomped his ass.
I strongly agree. The special entity Chatterbox is not strong.
Well, that's 2 wins out of 2. Yeah, that's right. And if push comes to shove...
I will no longer connect our cores. The risk is too great.
I'll only use it if I have to. If I really have to.
Art thou nervous, young Lady Chime?
'Tis not so.
Massive props to Chime for joining the battle. Like, she is the Queen's aide for a reason. Or the King's aide for a reason.
Why art thou so silent?
Speak not to me.
Ayuta closes her mouth and gazes silently at Chime's profile. At first glance, she seems tense, but her expression is clearly... steeled for battle.
Serves you right.
Shut up. You can't even transform. Huh. Looks like I might actually be able to beat you.
Indivilia's tail lashes out, leaving a long gash across Nylister's cheek.
Oh, my apologies. My body isn't quite cooperative, so my control is off. Did you see my tail just now? No? Then I suggest you stop uttering such nonsense.
So just give me an arm already. I'll regenerate and help you out. Right now, I'm practically a walking corpse. Even if I wanted to help, I couldn't. I'd love to obey our great mother like a loyal mutt. Just like you.
You're best suited to remain a fool who can do nothing in this fight.
Please tell me that Nylister's the one who eats something and kills the shit out of Indivilia. That would be amazing.
And that's exactly what you'll continue to be.
You actually think you've got what it takes to take them on?
What is there to fear? The Queen is with us.
Well, I'll be. Such control. To think someone who ran wild like you would follow orders so well.
Indivilia snaps her head around, irritation flaring. A swirling cloud of dust is approaching.
Human imposters.
Let's see. A little brat, a hunk of scrap, and a damn monk. Hey, looks like they're here for you. And you know what that means, right?
Those nobodies actually think they can take you down!
Oh my god.
What the hell have you been up to that even those losers are coming after you?
I have to say, Chad, I love Nylister. She has the sickest heretic design when she transforms. The twin-headed dragon, absolute peak. She is gaslighting Indivilia so hard. It is absolute peak. Exquisite. God, I really hope, please. I hope at the end of this, Nylister is the one who just either destroys or eats Indivilia once and for all.
You're seriously pathetic, you know that?
Oh my goodness! Indivilia's tail lashes out, the blade at its tip stopping a breath away from Nylister's neck. Unfazed, Nylister runs her fingers along the blade.
Great Mother said no fighting, remember?
Oh, she knows!
Hey, they're coming. Better get ready to die. I'll even say a prayer for you.
Oh my god.
Very well. How fortuitous. I have been in need of a vessel for my ire.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Behold, the Maiden of Thunder and Fire Dragon standeth before us.
I shall go first.
Huh? Time? What are you gonna do all by yourself?
Believe in her.
Hi thee, Trom!
Trom gallops ahead with Chime on its back. In an instant, it puts distance between itself and Talos and Mantra.
Time, wait! What kind of reckless stunt is this?
Thou villain, Indivilia.
Yo, is Chime gonna cook? Chat? Is Chime cooking? Dude, Crown had to give her something to make her brave and feel like she can do this. Come on, Chime. Honestly, if Chime's the one who delivers the final blow, I can't be upset. Can you guys be upset about that? Because I can't. That would be sweet justice too. I will take that. Either that or Nylister killing her. I'll take my pick.
How darest thou? How darest thou wound her highness' sacred body? That grievous crime, e'en 100 deaths shall not atone for it. I shall take thy head, mark my words, though it be the last thing I do.
Chime, you've got to calm down, or...
Come to think of it, I owe you one. Allow me to exact my due.
The distance between Indivilia and Chime narrows. Chime, still astride Trom, suddenly leaps forward as if throwing herself. Indivilia smiles as though she had expected it all along, confident in her victory.
Aye, keep smiling so. Thou wilt surely aim for my throat. That is thy way, after all. As I struck at thine, so shalt thou strike at mine. I have no skill to dodge thy blow, yet I trust it shall come to pass.
Oh shit! Chime flips through the air! What is she doing? Indivilia's blade passes through where her neck had been. Instead, her back takes the blow, but it isn't deep.
What?
Chime's spin comes to a halt, and her eyes lock with Indivilia's.
Now 'tis my only chance. Indivilia! The glorious power her highness has granted me! I shall pour it all upon thee!
Alva particle conversion type expansive armament. Naked... What the fuck? What? No shot! Chime can channel the Naked King? What? Shut up. What am I looking at? Is Chime gonna get the Naked King skin too? What? So wait, can all the members of the Crown Kingdom do this? No shot, chat. Absolute cinema. Oh my god. Absolute peak. Naked King activate.
This. A prize the king hath bestoweth upon me. Take it gloriously.
Clad in radiant royal robes, Chime swings her fist. Holy shit! Chime cooked a little hard here. Holy! The impact triggers a massive shockwave that crashes into Indivilia. Overwhelmed by a pain she knows all too well, she drops to the ground. Moments later, Chime plummets, her body hitting the ground like a falling meteor.
Talos, finish her!
Roger. I will blow her all the way into space.
Talos charges in, grabs Indivilia by the tail, and hurls her into the air with all its might. Indivilia plummets, completely out of control. Meanwhile, Nayuda positions herself at the spot where she expects Indivilia to fall.
Howbeit mine outward seeming, this humble one is full well versed in the noble art of self-defense. Soothly.
Nayuda swings her arms in a circle. The falling Indivilia begins to spin as if being pulled into it. Her head crashes into the ground at terrifying speed. A massive shockwave ripples outward, accompanied by a deafening boom. The impact on her weakened body leaves Indivilia's mind swimming in a haze.
Chime!
Talos drapes a camouflage tarp over Chime, who lies bare on the ground.
Are you okay?
My whole body aches.
Chime, you absolute unit! Bravo! Oh my god!
Her Highness is most wondrous. I cannot fathom how she doth wield this with such ease.
Chime, the fact that you wielded it and beat the shit out of Indivilia is praiseworthy in itself. But Crown can handle it because, well, she's goddamn Crown. Wow, just wow.
You're incredible too, Chime. I didn't think you could actually use the Naked King.
Absolutely.
As the kingdom's foremost vassal, 'tis but natural.
Absolutely. Chime continues to be an ever so lovable character in this game. Kisama! Oh my god. Wait, if I were to play this in Japanese, with the Japanese voice acting, would she have yelled Kisama as she punched the shit out of Indivilia? That'd be peak.
Thou art still conscious? How impressive.
Lister.
Fight! What the hell do you want me to do?
You useless!
You're the one who made me this way.
Naya Lister is really weak right now, right?
She's not gonna fight.
If she's even a little recovered, there's no way we could handle her on our own.
Damn it!
Lister takes a step forward. She clenches and unclenches her fist, shakes out her legs, and rolls her neck with a sharp crack.
It seems like she actually wants to fight.
The detected output is low. However, it is unknown whether she possesses any hidden abilities.
I don't think she's gonna fight. I don't think she's gonna fight you guys. I think she's gonna start kicking the shit out of Indivilia.
Hey, damn monk.
Yes, Fire Dragon? Speak thy mind.
I have to fight you. I know I don't stand a chance. That it'll just be a meaningless death to stall for time.
Oh, right. She's still under the Queen's control. I forgot. She has to do it no matter what. I really hope we don't lose Lister here. I really hope we don't lose Lister here.
But I have to fight. It's an order. A damn order I can't refuse. The oh-so-great mother commands me to fight to the death.
Lister kicks the fallen Indivilia.
Hey, that's just how it is for us. This is the way we live, and the way we die. Got it?
Nylister takes another step forward.
Fire Dragon.
What?
How long wilt thou continue living thus?
What of it?
Let us desist. Verily, 'tis somewhat mortifying to behold.
Is that so?
Indeed.
What else can I do? I was born this way.
Iuda silently points at Indivilia and nods her head. Nylister's gaze falters.
What are you doing?
Indivilia staggers to her feet. Kilo and Talos immediately assume combat stances.
Who told you to chat the day away? I said, fight. Fight! I command you to fight! If you can't manage that, at least be a meat shield, so I can escape!
Nylister stares intently at Indivilia, who is trembling in front of her.
Wait. Hold on a sec. You actually ate me before, didn't you? I went all out to save you, even handed over my weapons. And this is how you repay me? Betrayed by you, of all people!
Nylister, can you not hear me?
No.
The hell's your problem? Getting mad at me? And ordering me around?
Do it!
You useless corpse. Do something!
Do it! Do it! Do it!
This is pissing me off!
Something snaps inside of Nylister's head. Nylister's sharp teeth sink into Indivilia's neck!
Hey, you'll make a fine snack.
Yes! Fucking eat her! She's doing it, chat!
Believe in your king. Victory
Yes!
will be ours. Re-engaging, I mean...
Get the stupid battle sequence out of the way! She's eating her! Let's go! Oh my god.
Please wait a minute.
Yes, 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 yes! This is what we have been waiting for, yes.
My prayers are declining.
Now show me the good stuff. Show me the good stuff. Yes, 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 yes.
Fancy a drink?
Young Lady Kilo, unto thee do I entrust young Lady Chime. She is sore wearied, and to leave her thus would be perilous. And verily, naught of good shall come of beholding this sight.
Yeah. Indivilia's low screams and groans. Oh my god, with the hideous sounds of something snapping, tearing, and spilling that echo all around. And among them, the sound that stands out most is Nylister's ragged breathing and the frantic, ravenous noise of devouring.
Go forth now. Worry thou not for what shall follow.
She's just going to town.
But what about Nylister?
There's no way we can win if she attacks.
All shall be well, so place thy trust in me.
Oh my
Talos, I entreat thee to perform thy calculation.
Calculating.
Bro.
Acknowledged.
Heretic
Initiating
mukbang much?
retreat.
Heretic mukbang. Iuda remains behind, silently observing Nylister's grotesque feast. A final resounding gulp echoes, and everything goes silent. Indivilia's gone.
Was the repast to thy liking?
Ugh, damn, that's disgusting.
After all of that, Nylister's like, girl, you was nasty. Oh my god. Oh, she had to do it though. She absolutely had to. That was just chef's kiss. Thank you, Shift Up. That was, you know what? That was satisfying. That was a satisfying end to Indivilia. What say you, chat? What say you? I think that's appropriate. Indivilia and Chatterbox feasted on Nihilister many chapters ago, and now the tables have turned, although Chatterbox is just annihilated. But I'll take it. I'll take it.
For that, thou seemest in good health.
Nihilister removes her cloak and hurls it aside. Weapons sprout from Nihilister's back. Oh my god, she's back in business.
That's more like
There she is.
Verily, thou hast undone the Queen's dominion.
Damn it, she's really getting on my nerves.
Nihilister glares at the ground in annoyance.
And now she's gone.
To rend asunder the fate thou wert born unto by thine own might alone? Verily, most wondrous. Pray, how didst thou accomplish such a feat?
That's incredible.
No idea.
I mean, there's a multitude of ways it could have happened. I can't tell you,
The
though.
sole elucidation that cometh to mine mind is that a sudden surge of fervent emotion hath loosed the reins of control.
That rage might have done it, actually. She's got a point. That rage might have just been the last straw and actually gave her control again.
Methinks that control is more feeble than I had erewhile surmised.
It also helps that the queen is, like, stupid weak right now. So, yeah.
Weak? No. I'm the one who's strong.
So it is. That I do grant thee. Pray, what wilt thou do henceforth?
I'm going to kill the queen. Duh.
Oh, 'tis a relief. I did fear that thou mightest have harbored a change of heart upon regaining thy strength.
So those guys are tangling with the queen, huh? I'm joining, but make sure they know not to shoot me.
As for that matter, this humble one has a word to declare. All mine own replicas have partaken in the assault upon the queen. Yet... Oh,
Huh?
What is it? Spit it out.
verily, the matter at hand doth bode ill.
What's happening?
Oh. Where are Nayuta's clones?
They're all gone.
I see.
They got wiped
The
out.
situation isn't good.
Aye, ne'er have I witnessed such pure might of the flesh.
The Pioneer Squad joins the assault on the Queen, fighting alongside Nayuta's clones. The Queen's attacks are swift and brutal, but not impossible to dodge or block. But the real problem lies in her seemingly limitless power and her ability to regenerate. Hundreds of clean hits land on her, inflicting real damage. But as if mocking their efforts, she restores every wound without pause. Snow White's 7 dwarves, one fires at maximum output. Scarlet delivers a full-force sword strikes. Rapunzel unleashes her strongest beams, and Nayuta's clones rain down endless attacks. All of them hit, all of them hurt, yet moments later, the Queen is whole again. And striking back just as fiercely. How is she infinitely regenerating? Something's not right here. Nayuta's clones fall one by one until none remain. The Pioneer Squad begins to wither under the pressure, slowly but surely being worn down.
She had this much power, and yet she just watched?
'Tis a queen most lacking in confidence indeed.
Everyone. At this rate, we're just being whittled down. In the end, we'll be the ones to fall.
Nay, we shall prevail.
It
That's
may
right.
sound improbable, but that's the truth.
Absolutely.
Answer with naught but a yea or nay, prithee?
Let's use that.
Right now?
Hark! Now that all the auto-interceptors are rent asunder, 'tis surely the most opportune hour, eh?
What are they gonna do?
Buy me some time. I'll take the lead.
A daring request thou dost make.
What are they gonna do? Scarlet dashes forward. Dodging the countless crimson beams the queen unleashes, she swings her blade at the hand reaching for her. 3 of the queen's fingers are severed, only to regenerate immediately as if nothing had happened. Scarlet lets out a short groan, then continues the exchange of blows. At the same time, Snow White pours her firepower onto what she believes is the queen's weak spot. Several strikes land, enough to make her think she has the upper hand. But once again, the queen restores all damage in an instant. Using the smallest movements possible, Snow White intercepts every incoming missile and avoids the streaking crimson beams. The tips of her toes singe slightly. She senses her focus slipping. Rapunzel centers her mind. For a long time, the Pioneers' squad scoured the surface, leaving no stone unturned. Convinced the queen is not on the surface, they turn their attention to space. While Nayuta's countless clones are stationed across the surface to track the queen's orbit. Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel roam from place to place, gathering intelligence on the queen, and simultaneously deploying remotely operated weapons across the land. These weapons are meant for the inevitable day of the final battle. 6,000 missiles in total. Holy shit. The cannons of every emplacement turn in unison toward a single target. The queen. Where Rapunzel points.
Incoming! Everyone, this way!
Rapunzel deploys her shield. Snow White and Scarlet hurry inside. The queen stares, clearly puzzled by their sudden move. Moments later, she sees it. A second horizon line hovering above the real one. The sky is, quite literally, raining missiles. Crimson light radiates from the queen's body. But even so, she cannot intercept the overwhelming fusillade of 6,000 missiles. Explosions and flashes erupt without end. Flames roar as if to burn the sky itself. A thick, choking cloud from the massive blast engulfs the area. Only the queen's skeletal frame remains. But yet again, she begins to regenerate.
That wasn't enough?
Where's Dorothy?
By my troth, doth her might know no bounds?
Nothing lasts forever. Keep going!
Good. Keep slicing, slicing, and slicing yet again, and anon she shall fall.
Yes, absolutely! We'll take her down right here!
A thunderous roar echoes from the distance. Heads snap toward the sound. Dorothy? The thick curtain of smoke shreds apart in an instant. And then a red two-headed... Nihilister! A red two-headed dragon charges forward, skimming the ground like a missile.
Nihilister!
Oh, what a sight to behold. Nihilister coming into the battle. Let's fucking go. That is peak cinema.
No, the power of my prayers are declining.
Fancy a drink?
And we're still not at the end. Crazy.
The Queen's regenerative powers surpass all that we have ever imagined. Though her assaults reach us not, so long as ours avail her not. We shall be drawn into a war of attrition, and our defeat shall be assured.
That's what it's looking like, unfortunately.
She is a being who hath wandered the expanse of the cosmos these 100 years past. Who can fathom the measure of power which she hath amassed therein?
Where did she get it from, though? You can't just float in space and, you know, be an absolute being of cosmic power. That's not how that works. Where is the logic? Where did that power come from?
So what are you trying to say?
We must needs seal her regenerative powers. There is but a single means to do so.
Bob House.
To fashion a chalice of poison. Yet a mundane chalice shall perish ere it e'er touch the queen.
So what are we supposed to do?
Lily Weiss's body. Stare straight at Nihilister. Meeting her gaze, Nylister lets out a loud, mocking laugh.
You crazy monk! You really think trusting me is a good idea, huh?
May I place my trust in thee, Fire Dragon?
You should only trust those worth trusting.
So it is.
Ayuda takes out a red-tipped bullet from her bosom and tosses it to Nylister.
Use it as thou wilt.
You crazy monk. Must be thrilled that everything's gone your way, huh? But you better remember this. I'm the one who chose this.
Verily, I shall ne'er forget it.
The red dragon charges. The queen looms closer. Nylister bites down on the red-tipped bullet wedged between her teeth. No! Are you sacrificing your... What are you doing, Nylister? And shatters it. The red dragon charges at the queen.
Eat this, mother!
Oh, she should have said... Oh my god, if she should have said mother... this is fine. This is fine. The red dragon becomes a poison chalice and hurls herself at her great mother. The two-headed red dragon rams into the queen, and Nylister's body begins to break apart. At the same time, all the queen's arms spread wide as if to embrace a child she had not seen for a long time. She holds the disintegrating Nylister close, and the latter is absorbed into the queen's body. Oh, Nylister. Fuck. She had such a glorious comeback, and then she just gets absorbed. She has Lily Weiss's body still in her. But with Vaphaus as well. Chat, this could either be the end of the queen or very fucking bad. God, I hope the gamble was worth it. Please, for the love of God. Don't let Nylister's sacrifice be in waste, please.
A suicide attack?
But prithee, for what cause?
Surely she didn't heal the queen.
Everyone, look!
The queen's body begins to creak, then tremble violently. It's working! As black liquid oozes out, parts of the queen fall away.
Could it be?
Her power of regeneration hath been sealed. Verily, the hour of our opportunity hath now cometh.
Your sacrifice will not be in vain, Nylister.
Nayuta, what's going on here?
Verily, a foul stratagem have I wrought, yet mine own hands remain unsullied.
Is that so?
There be no certainty how long this effect shall endure. Now is the very instant wherein all our fortunes must be laid upon the venture.
Everyone, stay put. I've got a clear line of fire.
It's been exactly 3 hours. Eden spear. Fire.
Oh shit! Holy shit! A pillar of light flashes and a blue beam of light strikes the queen. Oh, wait, hold on. A flash appears in the distance, and a blue beam of light strikes the queen. Eden's spear came through. Holy shit. As the light fades, the staggering queen comes into view.
I hate to say it, but this is truly a monster.
We've done everything we can. The rest is up to you. Win.
We shall see it done.
Where is Dorothy in all this? Dude, where is Dorothy? Pretty sure her power could, help here? Hello?
Yet thou answerest quickest, though thou wert the last to join us.
Yeah, someone might think you've been fighting alongside us from the very beginning.
Next time, don't be late.
Dost thou think I have been idly wandering? Even I, in mine own fashion, have hither and thither run, much occupied with mine affairs.
Cut the chatter. We're in combat.
Yeah.
Thou still lackest the faintest sense of battle, verily.
You were late, so make sure to work twice as hard.
Very well. I shall do my utmost.
As
Moving
you
out.
shall.
Encounter!
It's time. The boss battle of boss battles. Jesus Christ. You die this day, Queen. Unfortunately, I'm overwhelmingly powerful.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
But chat, I am gonna listen to the soundtrack. Because Cosmograph cooked for this soundtrack. I am going to listen. Because we defeated her way too fast. Appreciate. Wow. Holy. Wow. Okay. Holy cinema. This is peak. Wow. Holy cinema. They cooked with that theme. Oh my god. Cosmograph and Purnell cooked for this. Holy shit. This is a theme fitting for the Queen. The story ends here.
No, she harbors no thought of falling.
Don't stop your attacks!
She's clearly stopped regenerating, and yet...
Dude, where's Dorothy? Where is Dorothy? Where is Dorothy? She should have been there by now.
I do beg thy pardon, yet prithee, hold her but a little while longer.
Even now thou liest in idle leisure? Truly thy carefreeness doth make me envious.
Work harder!
Go take a short rest, okay? Don't overdo it!
Dost thou think I seek repose? Nay, I yet hold a trump concealed. Though it may not prove decisive, I shall endeavor to fashion an opening for thee all.
What is she gonna do? Without a word, the three give a brief nod and take off toward the Queen. Nayuta spins on her heel and runs the other way. She finds flat ground and sits in meditative posture. Amid the rising clamor around her, she forces herself to shut it out. Closing her eyes, she gathers herself. Her consciousness spreads outward, connecting with her other clones across the surface. Spread consciousness, exactly like her theme song, Shut Up. And then she makes her proposal.
I shall consign thine lives to flame. and all sins that shall arise therefrom, I shall bear.
What are you doing, Nayuta? In an instant, all the Link consciousnesses are severed. Nayuta watches as swarms of golden particles drift towards her. Oh, jeez. And she sheds tears. Cinema time!
I standeth ready.
The theme song! The theme song! Oh! Holy shit!
I shall open the path.
All right, let's go. The Garden of Shangri-La. No pain or despair.
Please. 7 dwarves ready.
Dazzling hope.
Holy shit!
Finally.
The end is nigh.
Finally, we did it!
Oh no. Oh no. What?
Lilith! Lilith!
What the fuck?
You scoundrel!
No!
Who art thou? And dost thou conceal within that husk?
What the fuck? She killed all of them! I have no words. I have no words. What the fuck just happened? That which takes Lily Weiss's form and fixes eyes on Marion. Struggling to steady herself, Marion meets its gaze. Slowly, it advances. An unknown energy presses down on her, freezing her in place. It lays a hand on her chest. No, not Marion too! His hand dries, Marion crumples to the ground. No! Fuck, man! Oh my god. What is this? The figure stares at the red core glowing in its grasp, clearly pleased. Its head jerks slightly. Turns around. Papillon pants heavily, facing a fear she has never known before.
What? Hey, you. What are you? What even are you?
Figure closes in on Papillon. She fires wildly, panic rising with every shot, but it doesn't do so much as flinch. Just as it draws near, Dorothy lands between them. Oh no. No, not Dorothy too.
Dorothy? You came.
Lily Weiss?
Figure looks at Dorothy. Her chest tightens as tears threaten to spill. Every part of her wants to run forward and embrace it, but...
No, Lily Weiss is dead. The dead cannot return. Who are you?
The figure remains silent.
Who are you to dare wear her form? Answer me!
Once again, silence settles over them.
Answer me. I said, answer me!
Sure enough, there was no response. Light bursts from Dorothy's gun. The figure's head snaps upward. Slowly, it lifts a hand to its forehead where the light grazed. It's too powerful. One red drop smears across the glove.
Fine. If you have no intention of answering, then die. Just standing there before me looking like that is reason enough for me to kill you.
Its eyes lock with Dorothy's. Slowly, it glances down at the smear of red on its glove. With a burst of motion, it kicks off the ground and vanishes beyond the horizon. The hell?
Dorothy. Cecil, I see you've made it safely.
Gather the wounded. There may be fatalities.
I'll help too.
Good. Eden's optical camouflage is fully operational. Still, our commotion will draw the raptures here quickly. Have the remaining forces defend Eden. It'll be enough if we can hold out for 2 days.
Understood.
What an extraordinary turn of events.
Hast we won, Your Highness?
I'm not sure yet. It's too early to jump to reckonings.
Methinks the word be conclusions.
What's become of everyone?
Inherit has been wiped out.
Wiped out?
Only Noah's brain is being stored in the brain shelter. As for Isabel and Haran, they have fallen.
I see.
Marion has lost her core and is in a comatose state. She remains alive for now, but her condition is unstable. As a heretic, she's difficult to treat. We have no choice but to rely on her regeneration. Rapunzel's body was completely destroyed, save for a portion of her head. Her brain has been stored. Scarlet is heavily damaged, and her condition is too unstable to allow for brain extraction. She's in the most critical condition. Nayuta sustained moderate injuries. After releasing her power, her physical durability increased, preventing fatal injury. She will be cleared for duty soon. Snow White was cleanly severed. Due to the precision of the cut, her injuries are minimal. Cecil is repairing her, so she should be back on her feet soon. And that's all.
Oh. The goddesses can still live. They can still live. Oh my god. Rapunzel's iffy, but poor Marion. Feeding her Lily Weiss's body was a mistake. Nylister's gamble was wrong. The Vop House was doing its job until it didn't. What kind of monster did they birth?
Johann.
Don't, Dorothy. I don't wish to talk to you right now. I'm going to rest for 10 minutes.
Johann staggers off as Dorothy watches him go in silence.
Reattachment is complete.
Oh, Snow White.
It may sound strange, but the cut was so clean that reassembly posed no difficulty.
In what way do you guys think that a part of Lily Weiss is still in that body? What if her nymph was still in there? And that's why none of the goddesses really died. You know, save for what happened to Rapunzel. Because all of the goddesses seem to be savable. Only time will tell. But to those we've lost along the way, Haran, Isabel, possibly Marion. Noah could potentially come back, but her brain was also damaged, so I don't know. We'll have to see. It's gonna be some time, chat, before we see any semblance of continuation with the story as it stands. Just wow.
Hey, are you alright?
I remember it all.
What exactly do you remember?
About Lilith. Cecil.
Yes?
Give me some weapons and equipment. There's no way I can beat her with what I've got now.
Oh, Snow White. You got absolutely decimated in that battle. Although they were all worn down. The amount of... Lily Weiss was like the goddess of victory. With the queen's power and them merging as one, that is just an unholy force to be reckoned with. Her nymph was what prevented the queen from taking over the body. The Vop House did its job perfectly. Oh no, you're right. That is an astute observation. That's right, the Vop House. Vop House kills the nymph. Shit. That means there's probably nothing left of Lily Weiss in there. Damn it.
I have no money, so put it on my tab. Perhaps you don't know this, but Eden has plans for weapons and equipment reserved exclusively for the pioneers. They're meant as a gift, for the day we might one day fight together. Johann is the one who prepared them.
Why weren't these given to us sooner?
As I said, we're still in the planning stage.
Oh. When can you complete them?
If you cooperate, 2 weeks will be enough.
All right. I'm counting on you.
The same to you.
Snow White closes her eyes, reaching into the recesses of her memories. White landscape flickers into view. Field overflowing with white lilies, swaying gently in the wind.
Lilith.
A crimson landscape flickers before her eyes, reeds dancing under the blazing sun, an old melody carried by the wind. She recalls their final farewell. Tears roll down her cheek.
Red Hood.
The queen has retreated from Eden.
Too much have I lost. Precious things. Far too many, indeed.
Okay, so it looks like we've got about a week before hard mode unlocks. Chat, I might need some time. Holy shit. Lily Weiss's body is complete, and the queen is now in her body with all that power. So not only is the queen still alive, but in Lily Weiss's body, in full. But what's to stop her from annihilating everyone and everything? Like, what's gonna... So there is... So what Shift Up said, chat, is that this is the end of the prologue. That Goddess Fall in Chapter 42 marks the end of the prologue for Goddess of Victory NIKKE. Which means there is a whole slew, more chapters to go, a lot more content. How the hell are they gonna keep going with this? All the shit aside, though, I gotta say, holy event. Bravo, Shift Up. God damn. I'm gonna tell you right now, chat, of all the gacha games I have played, and it's basically been all of them, minus Wuwa. The story in this game blows all of them out of the water. I'm sorry. Sure, the acting might not be perfect at times, and you know, the cutscenes could be, you know, a little bit more fleshed out, I suppose, you know, because we're just interacting with live 2D characters. And sometimes it's just a still image. But the composition of the story, how it all links together, the fact that the side stories all link together to build up to this moment, which I feel stupid for not playing at this current moment. But rest assured, chat, rest assured, I will be going back through each and every one of these, playing through every event. Not just the ones relevant to the story, but the extra ones as well that I happened to miss, unfortunately. Because I came into NIKKE just before, right after the 1.5 year anniversary, I think. That was there and about when I came in. Because I was there for, you know, Cinderella's reveal, for all of that. It has better animation than One Punch Man. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. And honestly, kind of true. I hate to say it, but that's kind of true. The queen still fears death as she ran away the moment could spill blood. She still has her fear. That's why she ran away. You are 100% correct. Maybe she did lose her healing factor. So, maybe Vaphaus did its deed. While the queen is super powerful, she cannot regenerate anymore, maybe. Maybe that's the kicker. So she's gonna go into hiding and either wean off the Vaphaus poisoning by doing whatever she can do, I don't know what. And that's what the story mode is gonna be about. More new heretics being forged, more... I don't know. Shift Up needs to do the cooking here. I can only speculate how the story will progress from this point forward. And I can't imagine it because a few of my predictions came through, like Nylister consuming Indivilia, which was still peak, by the way. Absolute peak revenge. But in any case, the fact that this is the end of the prologue, chat, means that there is so much more to be had in the coming... We just passed the 3rd year anniversary. Is it safe to say, you know, depending on this context, I would assume that the aftermath and the continuation of this story will last at least another 3 years? That is something that I want to ponder. I really hope so, because this game delivers. You can hate on the Gunnar aesthetics of this game all you want. But once you start playing, it's hook, line, and sinker. Or hook, line, and sink? Hook, line, and sink. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It gets you with the Gunnar aesthetic. It gets you with the beautiful, you know, the beautiful NIKKEs. And then it hits you with the amazing story, events, most of the events, and probably the best soundtrack in gacha game history. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it right now. NIKKE has the best gacha soundtrack, period. It beats Genshin, it beats Honkai Star Rail, I'm sorry. Because there's so much variety, there's so much... I will hold that in my regard as an opinion. You guys, of course, are allowed to think whatever you like. You know, I have not played every gacha, so I can't say that. I'm not saying that other gacha soundtracks are bad, because they're all pretty good in their own right. Reverse 1999 comes to mind for soundtracks. That one is pretty good. I wonder who's stronger, only one or the queen? See? I think it's going to allude up to the fact over time that only one is going to fight the existing queen. But I think we're a long ways away from any indication that that's what's going to happen. So, in any case, let me do a couple battles real quick. We will be back.
Fancy a drink?
We will be back for hard mode. Although, it's kind of weird to be able to stream hard mode, because, the only thing is, the end of the hard mode is where the story continues from this chapter. I still want to stream it for you guys. I just need to think about what else I need to entitle with that. But anyways, guys, that is the conclusion of Goddess Fall Story 2. Holy cinema, chat.